How y'all doing? It's Tom Pino here with the Pino News. Last night I was up at Sears to go pick up a fucking empty up in Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania. And I was talking to a security guard who was talking about, oh man, I'm not worried about Sears. It ain't gonna go out of business. They ain't gonna go bankrupt. Young kid, probably like 24, 25. Really don't know how far Sears has declined. Because I remember when Sears was a big goddamn store, and like that was the place you went to for fucking everything, for appliances, for shoes, for shirts, for fucking pants, for school. You know, what I mean, I had to buy uniforms when I was a kid, and it was the only place you can go other than pennies. You know what I'm saying? Maybe a Hills or something like that when you was a fucking pup. But today, Sears is part of the retail apocalypse that's going on. They're part of the big anchor stores that are leaving the malls and ended up leaving these malls abandoned. So I went over to the truck and took my 30-minute break, and I started looking around about Sears and seeing what was going on because the kid said, Sears, oh man, Procter and Gamble just bought da 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 da. He said, they bought like 52% of the stock or something, which is bullshit. Right? That never actually happened. They bought 52% of that building that motherfucker was at. They're taking over Sears' building up there. So I looked and I found this Sears to stop selling Whirlpool appliances after 100 years. I got about 3 articles real quick. Sears Holding will no longer be selling Whirlpool appliances, ending a cooperative relationship first established in 1916. This means the department store will no longer be carrying appliances from Whirlpool's Maytag, KitchenAid, or Genair subsidiaries. The decision was announced in an internal Sears memo that cited pricing dispute as the cause for the split. According to CNBC, the statement read, Whirlpool has sought to use its dominant position in the marketplace to make demands that would prohibit us from offering Whirlpool products at our members at a reasonable price. Whirlpool's chief executive, Mark Blitzer, fired back. CNBC reported that on a call with analysts and investors, he said the entire Sears business declined over time. He also mentioned that Sears only makes up 3% of Whirlpool's global business. He called them a small fraction. Sears will still sell other top appliances such as LG, Samsung, GE, Frigidaire, Electrolux, and Bosch. This past summer, they also made a deal with Amazon to sell Kenmore appliances with Alexa capabilities. Sears' future Sears' future might partly depend on whether its Alexa devices are genius innovations or simply more kitchen gadgets we don't need. All right. So Sears is going to stop selling Whirlpool appliances, right? And then I came across this article, which blew my motherfucking mind. You know what I'm saying? This is some crazy ass banana shit that I have no idea what the fuck the CEO is thinking. It says Sears doesn't think it needs more customers. All right. Despite years of deep sales decline, Sears doesn't need more customers, or so says the retailer's chief executive. Sears Holding, which operates the namesake department store chain in Kmart, has been bleeding business for years and lost a total of almost $10 billion in the past 6 years. Sales at existing Kmart store fell 7.4% last year, while at Sears they were down 9.3%. Much bigger drops than almost all other major retailers, despite the closing of dozens of the weakest stores in each chain. Despite all that, Sears CEO Eddie Lambert, a hedge fund manager who engineers the Kmart Sears merger in '04, insists that the retailer has all the shoppers it needs. He has been promising investors a turnaround for years, saying Sears remaking itself as a member-centric retailer less reliant on physical space thanks to its well-regarded Shop Your Way loyalty program. We don't need more customers. We have all the customers we could possibly want, Lambert told shareholders at the Sears annual meeting on Wednesday. Speaking of the Shop Your Way program, his comments were confirmed by a Sears spokesman. In recent years, Sears has sold off many of its best stores and hived off brands like Land's End Apparel and Craftsman Tools to raise money. And early this year, credit ratings agency Fitch said Sears would burn through $1.8 billion dollars this year and even hinted at the possibility of bankruptcy. Sears Holding itself in the annual report in March recognized substantial doubts exist related to the company's ability to continue as a going concern. Yet Lambert slammed media reports about Sears' financial problems and headlines about potential bankruptcy, saying they were exasperating the retail's problems and making it harder to get vendors to work with them through their problems. Every time people use the word bankruptcy, somebody who reads that doesn't get past the word. It makes it very unfair for us, and it's an uneven playing field for us, he told the Chicago Tribune in a rare interview ahead of a shareholding meeting. He added, we're fighting like hell. He also claimed Sears is ahead of chains like J.C. Penney, Macy's, and Target, even though those retailers, while indeed struggling, have not seen sales declines anywhere near as dramatic as Sears. Still, Shop Your Way is seen by many analysis as a leading loyalty program, technologically speaking. Last year, Lambert had flagged some execution problems with Shop Your Way, on which he is betting Sears' future, but noticed at the Tribune interview that this year the program had lined up new partnerships, Uber among them. He did not acknowledge on Wednesday that improving the program and thus Sears' transition is taking a lot longer than it should, and may be a fair argument. As for the company's sales declines, Lambert told shareholders he was keenly aware of the retailer's problems. I give you assurance, I am not in denial, Lambert added. All right. Well, we all know at Sears is a dead fucking business and it's going to be a dead duck. But we had no idea how fast it was going down the fucking tubes. You know what I'm saying? And the fact that the only reason it's still around is because it's been around for 150 years and had a lot of shit with it it could sell off to continue to fucking try and pay the bills. That's some real shit. Sears and fucking Kmart, I don't know if you've ever had a chance to go check out retail archives or any of like the empty store channels on YouTube, which are fucking awesome. They go to Sears and they check some shit out about Sears. And you go to like Company Man, it's a great fucking piece about Kmart and Sears. Um, but it shows the empty store shelves, the fucking dated fucking looks, the fucked up fucking ceiling tiles in the place, the tile floors that aren't fucking done. Like the whole place looks like shit, and it feels like shit every time you go inside one of their retailers. And honestly, malls in general all feel dated as shit. It just is what it is. It feels like a place from, 30 years ago that you fucking don't even want to be at anymore. It just feels seedy. It feels gross. It feels like there should be hookers around the corner. And the only reason they're not there is because they have extra fucking security to keep them out. But I wanted to drop this video for y'all, man. This has been Tom Pino with Pinoy News. Like, share, and subscribe. I'll leave a PayPal in the description if y'all want to help out. Support the channel, you know what I mean? Because YouTube's demonetizing us. Holla at your boy. All right. One love.